You should really wash your ass.
You should really wash your ass
It's a video
first.
game thing where it won't let you continue until you do something.
Oh, it's like the NPCs on Skyrim.
You should really wash your ass first. Have you washed your ass?
You washed your ass,
If
please?
she breaks her, you should really wash your ass first.
Jesus.
I'll have to find that. I'll show you.
You should really wash your ass first. Wash your ass first. You should really wash your ass first.
Okay. On the way here, I swear to God. Oh, have you started yet?
Oh, yeah, I've already been...
Oh, what?
I almost had the whole wash your ass bit in there. I was like...
today's gonna be fucking drive slow on the interstate on purpose day. 'Cause, God, they were going like 55 and it's 65.
I know, dude. I don't know what's been up with people lately. I've been having stupid fucking drivers all around me. It's living in the city. It's what it is. It's all it is. It's just being over here now is just so fucking bad.
But no. So I finally got this new car, and it was, oh my God, it was so stressful. It was like the first big adult purchase I've ever done before, and it was so nerve wracking. Because the day I told you, I was like, there's a car, and I really want it, and I'm looking at it. I went to test drive it. It was a 2015 red Chevy Malibu.
Yeah.
And it drove so nice. It looked so pretty. It had, like, built-in Bose speakers. And, I was like, okay, like, I'm really interested. I'm going to take it to the mechanic and have them okay it. And he's like... I'm like, well, what do you want for price? And he's like, well, we like to keep it how it is because we like to be competitive. And I'm like, okay, well, how about like 11.5? And he was asking 13 for it. And he's like, I could do like 12.5. And I'm like, how about 12?
Bring it down a little bit, buddy.
We could try doing 12 plus docs. And I'm like, can you do 12? And he's like, I think we could do 12. And I'm like, okay, well, let me just take it to my mechanic first. That's how you get him to go like the lower.
Well, if you can do 12, I'm sure you could do 10.
Because the mechanic always finds some shit wrong with him. But this guy, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not doing anything like today. I'm gonna take it to the mechanic tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I did, and I went to my mechanic, which just happens to be a family member.
Yeah.
And then he looked at it. He's like, "Did you check the Carfax?" And I'm like,
Did you check the Carfax?
He was like, well, you kind of need to figure out, like, this could be a stolen car, like, or previously salvage title.
He could be at a sketchy-ass dealer or something, and he's trying to just bum it off of you. Like,
which significantly changes the value of the car.
Yeah.
And I looked it up. Well, 4 owners. And it had been salvaged because of, like, a minor accident.
Yeah.
Still... significantly decreases the value. I was thinking I was buying like
a pretty nice like fucking car like,
with either like 1 or 2 owners and like a minor accident at most, right?
Yeah, you were thinking of like a fucking a preppy schoolgirl, not a fucking like lazy slag.
Yeah.
Like some dirty hooker off the street and
I wasn't
got some Botox. So
I wasn't buying
better.
a 93 Honda Accord, you know what I'm saying? Like the 250,000 miles on it. No, this one had 57,000 miles on it. So it was still like really low miles, but I went back and I said to the guy, I was like, I got some bad news. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what, any mechanic's going to tell you, blah, blah, this, that. He started yelling at me, bro.
Let me tell you.
He literally started yelling at me. And I was like, now, hold on a second. He's like, what? I'm like, I haven't even told you what's wrong yet.
Like, you don't even know what's happening. Stop yelling at me.
Like,
leave me alone.
In great condition. I didn't know it was salvage.
Yeah.
He's like, well, let me tell you why. Salvage cars. And I'm just like, I listened to him going for fucking 10 minutes. And what he kept repeating to me was, it's not fair what insurance companies are doing. They don't want to pay for a car to sit on a lot.
They literally don't want it.
Cost them $3,000 before they even get to start to see what's wrong with it. So they total it out. And I'm just like, okay, that could be true, but it doesn't change that it's still a salvage title.
Like, what are you talking about? They literally want to keep it on the lot.
This guy got he yelled at me. I feel like I was being scolded.
It's like, man,
I wasn't being mean with him. I was just like I'm sorry, I didn't know. I was ready. I had already been approved for this fucking loan, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I was ready to buy this car, and I didn't know it was salvage. So then, I was like, well, fuck. And then we had, because I just got back from my concert last night.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a car, and we had, like, a week and a half to do it. And this was, like, the first, probably 4 days of this week and a half. Right? And then I was like, well, I can't buy a salvage title car.
Yeah.
I don't want to, at least. And so then I had to start looking real fucking quick.
You'd be like, I need something now. I gotta go.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then started looking for Malibus and Impalas because that's what I wanted. And specifically Malibus. I just like my Malibus.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's what you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's common ground, you know.
And then I just start going down 84th because that was just one that I found, and then there were two of them I was really interested in. It was an exact same make, model, color, everything, and mileage. Everything the same as the red one that I tried. The first red one. I went there a couple days later in the morning, and I was like, is it a salvage title? They're like, no.
No, it's clean. You're clean, bro.
I was like, so it's a clean title. Has it ever been in an accident? And they're like, yeah. Insurance declared it a total loss. I'm like, how is it not a salvage title then? They sold it before they could salvage it. So then they sold it right before it was fucking salvaged. This dude showed me pictures. The whole thing was fucked.
Yeah. And then they sold it before they could
salvage it.
So that means somebody bought it in its condition.
Yep,
right?
Repaired it and then put it back on the thing. That thing, I went to test drive it, right? I did that before I even asked for the Carfax.
The Carfax or anything on it, yeah.
I had a check engine light. The tank was already like
fucking on E.
Almost empty, yeah. And then what else is wrong with it? The oil. Something was wrong with the oil. It said it needed to be changed. I was like,
it's like, why don't you guys do this before you show the car?
Are you supposed to take care of this or some shit? Like, I think there was a crack in the windshield, which isn't too bad, but
yeah, you can deal with the little crack.
It was being fucking weird, and then I was like, okay, well, what's wrong with it? No, it was just declared a total loss by insurance. So salvage. No,
nothing big. You know, just completely wrecked the fuck.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, no, thank you.
You just fucking the pictures. It's like in a square cube, like in the trash compactor. Like,
yeah. And
like
before I knew I was interested in that first red Malibu,
yeah,
I saw that this completely wrecked total loss one. I saw that it was listed for $1,500 more than the first red Malibu. So I said, why do you have it above $1,500, above like the KBB high range? Car at most should be worth like 13.
Yeah.
And obviously it's the same exact mile, same everything, right? I'm like, why is it $1,500 above this other one? And this guy was like, this is like the only comparable model within a 500-mile radius. And I'm like, boy, do I have some fucking news for you.
Let me tell you something, buddy.
There's an exact match of this car 10 minutes away from you.
So why?
He's like, sounds like you should go look at that one and get that car. I'm like, I've never seen a fucking car dealer say that.
You are not getting sassy with me, bitch.
Maybe you should go check that car out.
I will pimp slap you. Get the fuck out of here.
And that's the one, I didn't realize when I went in to try this lost one.
Yeah.
That, it was the same guy that I had said that.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's so fucking funny. I looked at the business card in front of him. He's like, hey, take my business card just in case. I'm like, you're the fucking dude that told me to go check out another car.
What kind of salesman tells me? What a good salesman, actually.
I know. I was like, okay.
If you don't want it, go somewhere else then.
I was like, all right. And then I was like, no, not getting this one. And there was a blue one I had checked out the day before. I'm like, how much you asking for? He's like, 10. It had 80,000 miles. It was 2013 Malibu. I was like, this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it. Went back to look at it the next day. I think next day, it was the last one I looked at. It was like 5:58. They had already closed. Next day, I go back in the morning, and they're like, sorry, we just sold it. I'm like, motherfucker.
Motherfucking son of a...
And I was like, well, I don't know what to fucking do at this point.
Yeah.
And then...
kind of lost.
Yeah, and then I went back to Council Bluffs because they had a 2012 Impala with 52,000 miles on it. They wanted 12.
Yeah.
And I went back there. That was gone.
Just no fucking luck anywhere, I guess.
Yeah. And then the rest of them that were in town or like within a 500-mile radius or a 100-mile radius were like mostly salvage.
Yeah.
There was one in Fremont. And I was like, okay, well...
It's a little bit of a drive, but, you know.
Yeah, it's a hour-long drive, 50-minute drive if you're going probably like 5 above.
If you're going fucking 100 down the highway.
Yeah. But I went out there, and I was just like... I was just looking at it, and I'm like, holy shit, this is a Ford dealership. Why the fuck do they have a Malibu?
A Malibu, yeah.
And they're like, oh, it was a trade-in. And 3 different people there at this dealership were like, yeah, we know the people who traded it in, like, personally.
Really?
I was like, they're like, yeah, this dealership's been around since, like, I think they said, like, 100 years.
Holy fuck, what the fuck were they doing?
Yeah, yeah, it's been family-owned for...
These motherfuckers were selling horses and carriages back in the day. Like,
yeah, I was like, okay.
We got the crank cars, the little push start, you know.
Yeah, but then this guy sounded like... This guy was, like, too eager to sell me this car. He was so nice. And I want to say that first.
Yeah.
He was so nice. He wasn't one of those fucking sharks, but he looked like someone who got thrown against a locker in high school.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Got their lunch money stolen.
Peepsqueak. God.
But then, I was like, it runs good. Like, every other test drive that I've been on, they just let us go. Like,
yeah.
The one with the Lost Malibu, I'm just going to call it the Lost Malibu. The Lost Malibu, they just made me give my keys as collateral, so they would bring it back.
Because if you took off with it, then they'd have your fucking car. Yeah.
But then I tried 2 other test drives, and nothing. They didn't want anything.
Really? Did they go with you?
They checked my ID, I guess, and they took a picture of it. But,
yeah, they're just like, it's this motherfucker. He took a car.
Yep, but that was it. Then they're just like, go ahead. Go wherever. And, but this guy, no, he went on the test drive with us. He's like, where are you coming from? I'm like, I didn't expect to talk on this ride. I did not want a whole fucking questionnaire while I'm trying to drive this car. Now I can't actually, like, drive how I want to.
See, yeah, he's like fucking... He's trying to be nice as possible, but you're like, I'm trying to fucking focus and, like, figure out what's wrong with this car. I want to test it, you know?
Yeah.
Not talk about my life and where I'm from, you know?
Yeah.
No, I get it.
But then I was like, this drive's good. I'm going to take it to my mechanic tomorrow and see what's going on. He's like, well, we could take it down today. And I'm just like, no, I need it to be after 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I need to be at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
And the next day they're like, oh, we could just drive it down there and have it get checked out. Like, okay. And I go down there. I get there early at the mechanic shop at like 4:30, 4:35. And then I wait like 10 minutes. And then it's like 5 o'clock. Nothing. And then I get a call like 5 minutes after 5. And they're like, all right, we're on our way right now. And I'm like, I told you to be here at 5.
Yeah, what do you mean you're on your way now?
You're going to have to bring it tomorrow. I'm not going to make... my family mechanic wait an hour after the shop's closed for you to check on it.
Yeah.
Because the check on it itself is already going to be 20 minutes, and he's willing to be there.
Till like 5.
Like, after all the other customers have left and shit. But anyway, this next time they send this really nice old man, and his job is literally to take all these brand new cars. This one excluded, right? This is a 16. But... he's driven, like, 2023 Broncos to, like, South Dakota.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Like,
they trust his ass.
Illinois, Indiana. but he's getting paid to drive these 2023s and get them delivered over there.
Hey, I might fucking have to look into
He's
this
like, it doesn't
shit,
pay
bro.
that much, but it's fun. I'm like, yeah, it's fun.
Fuck yeah, it'd be fun. I'd love to travel and shit. Yeah, fuck.
Brand new cars.
Yeah, I'd love that shit.
And I was like, my Cavalier has tire rot, so can I just hitch a ride back with you to buy this Malibu?
Yeah.
He's like, well, sure.
Sure, fuck it, partner.
Yeah.
Like,
Drove back, and then I waited for... Holy shit,
so
dude.
you went back with him.
Yeah.
So was that awkward? How was that?
No, he was nice. He actually
just normal?
made good conversation, like, didn't let those, like, awkward pauses go to waste.
Yeah.
He's like, well, if it's the conversation naturally ends there, like, it ended there.
Yeah, we're just chilling now. Just
Yeah.
looking.
He was good.
That's good.
And then, because that was the night, I think I wanted to come back and do the podcast.
Yeah. No, yeah, I remember.
And I was like, we'll do a podcast when I come back, because then I'll have something to talk about, right?
Yeah.
But then it was like...
Dude, it was like fucking like
7.
7:45. I was like, bro, I'm
finishing up finally. Like, actually, no. We waited another like 20 minutes after that.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, no. I was like, because you texted me and you're like, hey, like, what all did you say? You were like, can I come over or something? Or like, we just finished up here. And I was like,
finishing up.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I'm like cooking dinner now. Like, I'm about to like flip these hot dogs and fucking go to bed, you know, like.
Well, the guy who was in charge of doing finances, because obviously I had to finance it.
Yeah.
The guy who was doing the financing was helping somebody else.
Yeah.
And he would help them for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
And then you say he was like the only one there?
Yeah, he was the only guy able to finance.
Able to finance everything.
Yep. Yeah. But what was weird too is that the lunch money guy, the guy who actually sold me my car,
Yeah,
he wasn't even the one to really sell it to me. Like price negotiation, it was this other dude, also a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Sounded like he had done Nas. Like Steve-O.
Oh, he had like a Steve like
Yeah,
exactly.
He
Yeah,
talked exactly like that. Because they were asking $15,900 for it.
Yeah,
and I got him to go $14,700,
mm-hmm.
which is pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty decent.
But all the negotiations, everything was
Handled by that dude.
this guy. And I'm like, how is this other guy getting like the sales commission for this? When he did the deal, he did like 80% of the work.
Yeah, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. He's the one that sold me on it, and you're getting paid, like, you know.
Yeah, and then I was like, I really hope this other guy is getting the money for it.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't he negotiate price or anything? He's like, he kept pointing to this other guy who actually talked to me about price negotiations and stuff. Anytime I had a question, I would say there was a 70% chance he'd have to go ask this other guy.
Yeah.
And he wasn't new. He'd been working there, he said, I think 7 years.
He just don't know nothing, you know.
I was
It's
just like...
It's like, why are you getting paid for this shit?
I was like, okay. All right. And then had to wait for this other guy to get done so we could start financing.
Start the financing, not even fucking, you know.
Yep.
Figured I'd be done by now, but...
By the time I got into the finance office, I think it was like 7:30.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Yep. And then I had to talk for like 25 minutes, like, well, what do you want your payments to look like? Do you want your protection plans? Do you want the premium care thing? And I'm like, how much would it be? This much. Ugh. How about this? It'd be this much. Okay. But what do you recommend? I would recommend them all. Ugh.
You know.
Oh, man.
All the
Just to
options
get the
sound
monthly
like
payments.
Dog, yeah.
Just to get the monthly payments to what I wanted. And, yeah. And then at like 8 o'clock, I think we finally were like, all right, we can drive it home now.
Yeah.
And then, I was like, okay, let me connect the Bluetooth. And it said, can't connect to Bluetooth. Bluetooth list is full.
Like, what?
I'm like, what? And then, I was like, whatever. I like drove 20 minutes in silence
So no,
because the only country stations that were set to the favorites were country. Yeah. I was like, nope, I don't want to listen to that.
We're gonna listen to the wind. Like,
yeah,
oh, the wind be my guy today.
And I was like, Randy, could you look up something?
Can you look up some trill shit on your phone real quick?
On how to figure this out or something. And then, because we messed around with it for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Trying to figure out what was wrong with it.
Before we even actually, drove it home, we messed with it for, 20 minutes trying to figure it out. Yeah. It wouldn't let us delete any of the old phones. Oh. Yeah. Maybe I was like, what?
I don't know if this comes later in the story, but did you have to be parked? Did you ever figure that,
No, it told us, you can't do anything, adjust anything without it being parked.
No, that's weird.
So that's why we stopped, parked it, and messed with it, and it still wouldn't let us delete it. It would gray out and not go anywhere. It's some weird thing where you have to go and, update this software that does a reset, and then
in the car?
Yeah. What? On the radio. Yeah.
That is so weird.
And then it reset it all, and then I connected it. But then now, whenever I can't click on a song to play it.
Yeah.
I will have to, press and hold, 3D tap the song, then hit play next. If I tap the song, it'll fuck it up, and it won't play anything. And I'll have to go to Bluetooth settings, click on it, click my phone, or if that works, I'm lucky. But if it doesn't, I will have to turn the car off, turn it back on.
And now picture all this going 60 down the highway.
Yeah.
Turn the car off. Let me just hit the e-brake.
And it won't let you adjust Bluetooth while you're driving. So if it disconnects your phone,
you're fucked until you stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking on a fucking, what is it called? A road trip, imagine.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys, I gotta stop. We gotta turn the radio back on.
And then, it also fucks with the GPS. Sometimes it'll just say that I'm not moving when I'm going 60.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we took the wrong exit.
Because of this?
Yeah, going home that night. Got home later. I think it was 10 minutes late. Because it said Brandy's GPS was it stopped right in front of which exit I needed to take.
Yeah.
It's GPS signal lost.
Lost.
It's
Rerouting.
So I don't use fucking Apple Maps. Fucking Google Maps, shit. Sorry. Fuck Google Maps. I got an iPhone.
That shit'll send you off a bridge. I don't know if you've seen that. That's something we should fucking talk about one day too.
But then I turned on fucking Apple Maps and it said, I'm like, what the fuck? It's not moving. She's like, well, it's not Google Maps. I'm like, shut up.
Stop.
It's Apple Maps. It's working.
That's because it's not Google. No.
Yeah, your Apple's shitty. No, it's not.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
The ultimate.
But then, finally got home. Then I went to open the trunk. I kept pressing the button.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? It's not opening. This fucking trunk doesn't work. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Then I look at the key fob. It says hold. And I hold the fucking trunk button and it opens.
I hate this car. This car's not.
Brady's like, did you figure it out? I'm like, yes.
I didn't even say what happened.
No, I'm not telling you what happened at all. I just figured it out by myself.
You gonna make fun of me, bro.
No. But then when I was at the mechanic, my family mechanic, he's like, well, try to get the value of the car for the loan, because they'll tell you how much it is. And I still didn't figure that out. But I did this whole survey that he wanted me to take. But it turns out that survey was actually, I think I told you this.
Yeah.
It was to try to offer my car that I had to sell to someone.
Yeah,
It wasn't like I own this car or I'm looking to see the value of this car. It's like I have this car and I'm trying to sell
it online, yeah.
Well, then I got this text while I was at the Salvation Army with Brandy, and it said, this is Darshan or something, and
yeah.
I'd like to get you paid, so let me know. I have an offer for your car for $300. And I was like, what are you talking about? What is this in reference to? She's like,
what?
Your 2015 red Chevy Malibu. I'll give you $300.
$300.
Like $300 total for this car that is at least $11,000 with a salvage title.
And you're offering me $300.
I'm like, $300 total. He's like, yes. I'm like, you're fucking out of your mind. Don't contact me ever again.
Don't ever speak to me again.
I don't even have this car, but you can fuck right off.
Get the fuck out of my DM. That's so bad. For a car that still runs. That's insane.
Yep, he didn't message me again. $300 for an 11?
Yeah.
I'll give you $300.
Best I can do is 10 cents.
I'll give you 2 middle fingers and a fuck you.
And a fuck you. Get the fuck out of my face. You fucking dickhead.
But, yeah, that was... Oh, man.
That was a hell of an experience, huh?
Getting it, yeah. And then, like, the whole financing thing is like, well, do I actually want to do it? No. Do you need a car? Yes. Do you want a shitty car? No. Do you want an older car that would work and, it lasts you a couple years? I could.
No.
But do you want a new car? Yes.
No. Yes.
But finally got it. 2016 Chevy Malibu, 68,000 miles, and it's just like minor damage. And it was in a minor fender bender, 2,000 miles off the lot.
Plate number JF5 VIN 624.
My address is. This is my credit card number.
If you're looking for me, I'll be in this area.
It got into an accident 2,000 miles after they got it, brand new, with nothing.
You know how pissed I'd be. I'd be furious.
I would be so fucking mad. And it was they were rear-ended.
So yeah, I mean
it wasn't even their fault.
It's like I can't even control. This is shitty fucking luck. They ain't even nothing.
Yep. But yeah, that was the only accident it had been in the 3 owners previous.
Man, it's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah. And then the guy was like, yeah, this guy, his daughter, he's a lead singer for AC/DC.
Oh,
I was like, what? Cover band. I was like, oh, you had me thinking you just fucking, this is the daughter of some guy from the lead singer in AC/DC. Are you kidding me? You should have said right away it was the cover band.
Now, hold on.
He's like, yeah, the daughter of the lead singer of AC/DC. It's cover band.
He had to throw you for a loop. He threw a curveball real quick.
Yeah.
Waiting for the reaction.
Yeah, and then 2 other people there knew who it was.
Really?
I was like, okay, sweet.
I mean, at least you guys know him, I guess.
Yeah, but dude, I watched a whole 2 episodes of The Office waiting.
No, that's crazy.
That's for this fucking finance guy to get done with these other people.
That couldn't be me, dude. You got too much patience. But you needed it, so.
I had to. I didn't have a choice.
Yeah,
I didn't have a car to get home. Remember, I took the ride with this guy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine I didn't go through with a fucking deal?
It's like,
I had to get someone to pick me up an hour away.
God.
I probably would have had to wait for my grandpa to get off at 10 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
And get over there at 11, get home at midnight.
I wasn't there. Oh, my God.
I wasn't going to ask you. I know how early you have to wake up in the morning.
No, I was in a different state when you were doing that.
Really?
I was in... Or wait, no,
because you're
Fremont, Omaha. Fremont,
Fremont, Nebraska.
Fremont, Omaha.
Yeah.
Fremont, Nebraska. I was in Iowa. I was at my mom's.
Yeah.
Which is not only an hour to Omaha, but wherever that is from fucking Fremont.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would have been tough.
But then, yeah, I was like, well, I kind of have to get it this way.
Yeah.
But then, it was nice. It's been nice. It's been treating me nice. And then the day before, I woke up at 8 o'clock to go see Joji.
Yeah.
And that was an experience.
It looked like it was pretty fucking awesome.
It was a 5-hour drive, and I also went to Burnsville, Minnesota. Is 15 minutes away from the Target Center where it's at.
Yeah.
This guy was selling 6 Battle for Zendikar fat packs. By the way, this is Magic the Gathering for anyone.
For anybody that's interested.
Yeah, but he was selling them. They're like $75 each, and he was selling them for the price I was getting, $45 each.
Oh damn!
I was like, okay, well, I'm buying all of them.
Yeah, this is a fucking sale, bro.
Yeah, but then I stopped there, and then got to the hotel. And dude, Minneapolis is just, dude, it's such a congested city.
Yeah.
I went to park next to the hotel, And one of the concierges is like, not the concierge. It was the what's the fucking guy who parks your car? The valet guy.
Valet.
He's like, oh, you have a valet? He's like holding his hand out for my keys, and I'm like, no. He's like, does it come with that? He's like, did you pay for a valet? I'm like, no.
No.
He's like, well, then you don't have a valet.
Then why the fuck are you talking to me?
Why are you asking? He still has his hand out asking you for my fucking keys at this point.
You can park my car, but
yeah, I'm not paying for it.
I'm not paying for it. Ain't my problem.
And then he's like, well, what are you doing then? I'm like, can I park here to check in? He's like, oh, yeah.
Like, okay.
I'm like, why are you getting off the fence?
He just
wants, like, you need to get the fuck out of here.
He just wants to know what you're doing. He's like, well, can I hang out?
You're not here for valet? Get the fuck out. Then I was like, can I park here to check in? He's like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Well, you're
I'm
fine.
like, oh, well, I thought I wasn't supposed to be here or something. And then I see right in front of me another plate from Iowa.
Yeah.
I get out. As soon as I open my door to talk to the valet, I can smell straight gas. Right? And I look in front of me, and there's this van from Polk County. I don't know where that's at. But I think it's Atlantic. I think
it might be, yeah.
I think that's what, or maybe that's Cass. I don't know. Polk County.
Cass, Page,
whatever.
Montgomery, you know.
This dude pops out. This guy looks like he's lived in a basement for 20 years of his life, and he looks like he's 25 at most. Right? He's just smoking a joint.
Out in public,
right next to his mom. He gets out of the car, smoking it, walks around, he's still smoking it. And she's like, you know I hate that shit. And he's like, well, it's illegal here, Mom. I was like, and it didn't register in my brain.
Yeah. Right?
Because Brandy does, and it's like, well, whatever.
Yeah, it's like, who cares?
But it's like, it's always like, okay, well, go outside, you know, don't
do it right, you know,
public,
be secretive, you know?
Yeah, and then we get, like, checked in, all this and that. It's a nice hotel.
Yeah.
Like, really nice hotel. It's the Embassy Suites in downtown Minneapolis.
It sounds fancy.
Yeah, no,
it sounds escargot.
Those doors are probably like 7-8 feet tall.
Good lord.
Yeah,
probably 7-8
like
fucking
giant
thousand.
Fucking. The room was relatively small. It wasn't like a suite. We just got
you didn't go for the master.
No,
we weren't balling out yet.
Yeah, it was on the 9th floor, and then went to the parking garage, right? Because I had to find one, and I use this thing called Spot Hero, because when I was in college, my roommate always used it, so I was like, okay, well, I'll use it. It was like, there's like 4 of them, and this one's $20, and it's the cheapest one, and it's the closest to your event and your hotel.
Yeah.
So, okay, $23. I go in, I was like, okay, we like parked the car, and Brady's like, all right, I'm gonna smoke, and I'm like, okay. I wait for her to get done. She gets done. I'm like, well, where do you want to go eat? And then I scan, because you have to scan to leave, right?
Yeah.
I scan, we go eat, we come back, and we get Giordano's. I don't know if you've ever been to Giordano's, but it's like a authentic Chicago chain. Yeah. But they have one in Minneapolis. That's the only place I've ever
where
been
it's at,
to get it. Yeah. And she's never had it before, and I love it. She's like, oh, it's okay. But we get back, right? And we haven't even started eating. And I put my code to get back into the garage, and it says, we have an error.
Error?
I'm like, what are you talking about? Why isn't it letting me back in? And he's like, you have a problem? Call us directly. And I'm like, I'm parked in front of a fucking parking gate. If someone pulls up behind me, I'm going to be like, well, not only am I trapped here, but I'm pissing the person behind me off.
Yeah.
But, so I was like, okay. And I call him. And I was like, what's going on? Why is it giving me an error? Yeah. And they're like, oh, this one doesn't have re-entry. I'm like,
what are you
kidding me? I've been gone. I literally checked out 20 minutes later. That's it. I was there for 20 minutes.
You think I'm just going to stay here for 20 fucking minutes? And
then leave. Yeah. It was $23. And you know what it said on the thing, like advertising? It said error. It said $10 for 24 hours.
So I was like, why the fuck am I being charged?
Why am I paying $23 fucking dollars to a third party. And every other time, I should have known. I always use one parking garage. Like, every time I went to Minneapolis.
You went there, yeah. You always have
to this parking
one.
garage, but this one was like, okay, it's this one. Or actually, no. There's two of them. The one I used when I went with Brandy to our Evanescence concert at the Armory, which is a block away from the Target Center.
Yeah.
I used one different one, but it also had reentry, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right? But then I just saw this one because it was the closest to Target Center and our hotel. And I was like, okay,
might as well
get
try
this
it.
one. Yep. Yeah. And it didn't have fucking reentry, so I paid $23 for 20
literally
fucking minutes.
Nothing. I would have been livid. I
So
would
then I
have
was
drove through the fucking gate.
I did some ratchet shit. I was like, can I get this refunded or what? And they're like, unfortunately, we cannot give you a refund because it does say before you place the order that there is no reentry allowed. And I'm like, I literally went to you guys every time. Not only is it more expensive than normal, like the most I've ever paid was like $13.
Yeah.
Ever. For this parking garage. And I'm paying like double that. Yeah. Almost. And they're like, it says here you checked in and checked out already. So unfortunately we can't do anything for you. I'm just like,
I'm gonna spit on the screen.
I was like, can you do anything? They're like, unfortunately you've already checked in and checked out. So
just keep saying it. It's like, oh.
I was like, we can do a partial credit of $7 if that.
Keep the fucking $7, you motherfuckers.
I was like, can you just refund me the money?
Can you just give me my money back?
And then a car shows up behind me while I'm
on the phone with him.
Yeah, and then I was like, he's like, unfortunately we can give you a $7 credit, and I'm just like, can you do anything else? Can you do anything more? It's like, unfortunately, you checked in and checked out, and it says before you. I'm like, I wanted to fucking go off on this man.
Unfortunately, I'm about to lose my shit.
All right, so I printed it off because when you go to a parking garage, you press the button, it gives you a ticket. Yeah. And when you go to leave, that's when you pay. Yeah. Right. So I just did that because another car showed up behind me. I hung up on this guy. And then we got back to the room, and we ate, and I was like, I'm just going to call back again.
Just to see what you get a little bit higher.
Got on the phone with this lady, and I could definitely tell she had that little bit of ebony in her. Oh, yeah. Right? And she was like, there's a spot here, how can I help you? And I was like... Yeah, so I was on here before. The guy said he would give me a refund, and I was just wondering when that was supposed to, come back, the whole refund thing. She's like, okay, what's your, your email, your phone number? I was like, okay, here it is. And then she's like, okay, now give me a few minutes.
Oh, no.
I was like, no. Ma'am. They have the fucking case saved. She comes back, she's like, I can see here you talked to a previous agent, and he mentioned that he could give you a partial credit. I was like, I think I would remember if he said if it was a partial credit. I tried playing it the best I could. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I would remember if he said partial. She's like, well, as a courtesy, I can give you a $5 credit. And I really was like... Wait, the last guy said 7. I was like, I can't say that because then
if I say it, I'm fucked.
My brain was like, 7. The last guy said 7. Why you offer me 5?
I just keep dropping it every time you call. I give you 50 cents, 50 schmeckles, man.
And Brandy just doesn't even realize. She's like, last guy offer you. Click mute real quick. And I'm like,
Brandy, stop.
He's on the phone. She's like, oh, yeah, I don't know why. He's like, well, you should have taken it that way. You should have taken it $7.
Should have taken 7. Sorry, bud.
But then I unmute it, And she's like, I'm like, is there like a supervisor I can talk to? And I play the manager card. I play the Karen card.
Yeah.
I did $20 for 20 minutes. Something's got to be fucking done about that.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Something. You know, like every other time it's been re-entry available. Never, ever been like this before.
Yeah, $1 a minute is outrageous. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then she's like, okay, yeah, let me go get her real quick. Let me put you on hold. And I go on hold for 5 minutes. And she comes back like 5 minutes later. She said, okay, I talked to my supervisor, and she told me I have permission to escalate it. And I'm like,
huh?
What? Okay, can I talk to her? She's like, unfortunately, she's busy assisting other customers. I'm like, what do you mean? You just talked to her for 5 minutes.
Yeah. What are we escalating here? Like...
And she's like, yeah, but I used that time to tell her and inform her about, you know, the partial credit and the previous person. And I'm like, great. So she told them the actual fucking story.
Yeah.
That I wanted to talk to her because that's all I wanted was to talk to her.
Just be like, hey, so your last person said that I could have
I know!
a $20 credit.
I was going to say, this is what I was going to say. I was going to be like, so the first guy told me I could get a refund. Then the second person told me I could get a partial refund. I just want to know what the hell is going on here.
Can I get a full refund?
Money back.
Can I get a full refund, please?
But then she's like, yeah, she's busy assisting other customers. And I'm like, didn't she just talk to you for the last 5 minutes?
5 minutes, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I was talking to her about, you know, informing her about your case. And I'm like, okay.
And what'd she say?
She said, I said, what'd she say? And she's like, well, she gave me permission to escalate it, and she said some other shit. And I was like, okay, can I talk to her? Unfortunately, she's busy assisting other customers. I'm like, but you just talked to her for the last 5 minutes?
Please.
You're going to tell me she can talk to you about me, but she cannot talk to me.
Yeah.
She's like, yes, because I was talking to her about your case. I'm like, oh my fucking God.
You motherfuckers are repeating shit.
I'm like... She can't talk to me, but she just talked to you about my case, a customer, for the last 5 minutes. Yes. I'm like, but she can't talk to me.
No.
Yes. No.
No.
Right? The fucking Patrick wallet thing. So this is your wallet.
Yes.
Yes. This is your ID. Yes.
Are you Patrick?
No. Like, are you...
So dumb.
She did it 4 times, bro. I kept saying, like, you saying she's busy...
You're trying to make it make sense to her. Like, you're trying to think for her. Like,
she just kept saying, yeah, I talked to her for the last 5 minutes, but I was talking to her about your case. I'm like, okay, but she can't talk to me about my own fucking case?
no.
Unfortunately, she's busy assisting other
The magic conch
customers.
shell? No. No.
No.
Yes.
Like, are you kidding me? What the fuck?
What am I supposed to do here?
She's like, okay, well, we'll,
Have a good day.
we'll call you back when it gets escalated. I'm like, I'm not getting a phone call back, am I? She's like, no, you will. I'm like, no, I'm not. And I hung up the phone.
No, I'm not. You know I'm not. We're not playing games here, man. You know what's happening.
I asked for the manager. Yeah, I'm not getting shit.
Yeah, you asked for the manager. She said, no. And then she's like,
yeah, we'll call you.
We'll call you.
We'll call you back.
I'm not getting anything. You couldn't even get the fucking manager.
And then, fast forward on the way back home.
I get a call.
No, I get an email that says, we posted $12.31. I'm like, yes, $12.
$12. We got halfway there.
I'm like, Brandon, do you think I should call him back and try to get the full $23?
Hey, so, dude, imagine. Hey, so your employee said I could have a full refund. Can I talk to the manager?
To the manager?
God.
No, but then we went to the concert, and have you heard of Lil Toe? He was the opener.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Which is surprising, because I think he's the one that made the...
Visa.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm from the South, gotta go where I go.
Yeah.
Young Florida boy with a mouth full of gold. I'm like,
You're gonna
oh my God, this guy is gonna fucking hype the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
No, he's playing songs like Joji.
Oh.
And
What?
They were fucking terrible.
Oh, God.
Dude, like, there was, you know how there's, like, lights and shit, and they all
Yeah.
turn, and they fucking flicker, and there's, like, background on the screen, like...
Yeah.
He didn't have any of that. He just had, like, a white light. He had, like, maybe a couple strobing orange lights on the side. That was it. But you could see him...
Boring.
Yeah, you could see him normally. There was no spotlight because it was just bright.
So he was just there. He was
just there.
Yeah, wow.
Singing these songs, and like 3 of them were unreleased. I'm like, is he gonna play Visa?
Are any of these good?
No, they were all like what's it called? Like the urban pop or like the remember Joji alternative pop.
Yeah.
I was just like, this is not Lil Toe. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is not the Lil Toe I know.
Yeah, he's like, make some noise.
No.
Fucking no.
Oh,
It was so bad.
Hurt my soul.
And then, have you heard of Kenny Beats?
I don't know actually. Probably
He's
not.
done some shit with 21 Savage and who's the other guy I saw?
If it's a beat, you know Lil Juice. Damn. Kenny Beat. What's his tag?
I don't know if he has a tag. I think he's like actually like a.
He's actually a singer.
No, like a mixer, like a. No, maybe he is a producer.
I was gonna say then he would have a tag, wouldn't he? I don't know. We'll have to look it up after this.
But everyone was sitting down. He played Mo Bamba. He's like, Minneapolis, fucking stand up. I didn't know that you're fucking alive here. Stand the fuck up and sing this shit. Everyone. I go, oh. And then halfway through the song, everyone's like, okay, we're sitting back down.
Alright, we're done. It's a bunch of fucking middle-aged people like, I'm done.
And then, yeah. I mean, everyone stood up from Obama, but it was like halfway through the song. Okay,
Yeah.
we're sitting back down.
We're done now. I'm tired.
And then Joji comes out. He does Sanctuary first. Then he does a couple other songs. And he's like, all right, I'm about to do some shit I ain't never done on any other tour before. I haven't verified this, but...
Then he pulls his penis out.
Fucking Smash Bros. Pops up
What?
on the screen in the back and he starts playing fucking Smash.
What?
With his hype man and I think the drummer.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he's playing fucking Smash.
Is he good? Is he good?
He lost to one of his other openers, Salvage.
Yeah.
He's like, y'all almost had me with that motherfucking down aerial.
We're talking straight game, like fucking one
But
up
then-
there, one there.
But then he would show these memes. I have to show you. I can.
He would show memes. What?
Yes. Okay.
Was this even a concert? Or was this just him chilling? Like,
No, like I was like, this shit was funny. I was like,
yeah.
I've never seen any shit like this in a concert before.
A concert.
Look at that.
What in the fuck?
He's dead ass.
Who'd he play? Who was he?
He was playing Mr. Game & Watch.
He was Game & Watch? What is going on, bruh? What in the fuck?
He's dead ass.
Who'd he play? Who was he?
He was playing Mr. Game & Watch.
He was Game & Watch? What is going on, bruh? No way.
They just started playing.
They actually are just playing.
Smash Bros.
They're just playing Smash Bros. Damn, who's Donkey? I need to know. I want to know everyone. Yeah.
This guy's Savage Rome.
That's crazy.
And,
What?
Okay. And then he would play memes like intermittently, like as like transitions to different songs.
Yeah.
Listen to this fucking transition. Watch this shit.
Hey. To say this shit is ass. My 62 years of living, I don't think I've heard anything more insufferable than this guy. What the hell was that last song he put out? Got no drip, and his shoes are fake, those pants are fake, those pants are fake. Tiny balls. Do that, fuck off.
Tiny balls. That's fucked. Yeah, tiny balls. Fuck off.
Obama. Got a caller. Real excited about him. It's fucking. What the fuck is up? It's President Barack Obama right here.
Barack Obama. That's so stupid.
Fucking-
I would have loved that shit. That would have been so funny.
And
Play Smash Bros.
but then what else did he fucking do? He did some funny shit. He had his hype man Savage Rum, one of his openers.
Yeah.
He had the soundboard where he was like, "Ree." And then he's like, he had one that was like, I'm stroking my
I'm stroking my dick.
stroking my dick over here. Yeah, fuck it. He had that whole
I love
fucking
that.
sound
Yeah.
on there, and like sometimes at the end of the song, he would just play a fucking
Like just a random fucking soundboard clip.
at the end of the fucking song.
Oh, I fucking love Joji.
Oh,
man.
it was
That's just
so
crazy.
fucking funny. And then on my story, he was like in the back before he actually took to the stage.
Yeah.
It looked like he was just jerking off.
What the fuck?
And it showed it on the fucking
On the big screen, yeah.
Before he came out. Let's see if it's here. But it had
That's
it on the fucking screen where he was just fucking jerking off. It's so fucking funny.
That's tough, bro. I forget who he was before the music. You know what I'm saying? When he was filthy. Oh god, that was fucking. That was a
like,
time, bro.
Oh man, I really wish that like I could have, like, to know he would be like this. Now,
I never would have guessed.
never would have guessed ever.
I thought he'd still be with Max and all them. Like, oh my
Max
god.
Mofo and what's the other guy?
It's iDubbbz, I think.
iDubbbz.
Originally, yeah.
Yeah, but then there was one other guy. I can't remember what his name was.
It's not anything for views, is it?
Yeah, I mean it could be.
He's the
Like,
big
just
dude.
that group.
Yeah, Max and Anything for Views have their own podcast now and shit, and they're on
Yeah.
channel The Cold Ones. I
Yeah,
watch
cold ones.
I watch that all the time. It's such a good one, dude.
Yep.
I love Max and them. They're awesome.
Am I still recording? Oh, I'm not. Okay, well, thank God you're still recording.
Yeah.
I don't know when it stopped, so.
I think probably when you started doing the video.
What does it say you're at right now?
51.
Yeah, it stopped at 47.
Oh, damn. 4 minutes worth?
Well, I guess
That probably was, yeah.
it's partially going to be just one track line for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes of it, yeah.
But
Figure it out.
anyway, then we concert got over with. It was awesome. He played a Glimpse of Us.
Glimpse of that's a good one.
Yes. But he walked out twice. Like the first time he walked out, he's like, "Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all." And then he played Slow Dancing in the Dark.
Oh, God.
Give me reasons we should be. Oh my god,
so
dude.
good.
And then he's like, "All right, thank you, Minneapolis." And I'm like,
What?
"There's no fucking Glimpse of. Are you fucking what? What?"
What?
And he's like, "Oh, I guess I got one more song for you." And then he fucking plays.
He
Glimpse of
plays
Us.
it.
It's so fucking good.
It's beautiful.
And then concert gets over. When I go to Minneapolis to see the Timberwolves play at the Target Center, I know where the players come out after the game. You might wait there for an hour, hour and a half. But the players come out, and there's probably like a 50% chance that you get a picture with them, you get an autograph, something, right?
Excuse me. Damn.
And you get to see like the cars they're driving. Like Andrew Wiggins, I don't know if you know who he is.
Mm-mm.
He played for Kansas. He was the number 1 pick, or number 2 pick in 2015.
Really?
But he was a number 2 pick in 2015.
What the fuck?
But he was a number 2 pick in the 2015 NBA draft.
2015 NBA
NBA young boy, but he played for the Warriors first.
Yeah.
I think he was drafted to the Warriors, but then he was traded to the Wolves.
He played over there now.
He was drafted to the Wolves.
Yeah.
Actually, then he was traded to the Warriors. He fucking sucked.
He sucked.
When he was a Wolf, he fucking sucked. He was not worth
Anything.
the price tag that he had.
Yeah.
Being the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah.
But then he drove a fucking. This is his first year
Yeah.
being in the NBA, right? Fucking like a Ferrari, like a low-ride Ferrari.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think it was brand new, but it was decked
something.
out.
Yeah.
Had a custom paint job. I'm like, this is what 1 year, like, being the number 1 draft pick can get you.
If I want a fucking car, I want Lil Uzi's car.
You don't even have to... What is that?
Have you seen his little anime car? Dude, his little pink anime car? That shit's fucking sick.
Is it like... is it a supercar, or...
It's a supercar. I'll have to look it up for you. But, what were you saying?
But, I'm like, you don't even fucking do good, and you just have this expensive ass
like, what is
car.
this?
Anyway, so we go back, and we start waiting there. We're the only 2 people there. Then these other 2 people show up, which we ended up exchanging like Instagrams afterwards. Shout out to those guys. I'll just say shout out S and J.
S and J.
They know who they are. But then these other 2 people, like this really like, I don't want to say preppy because that's mean, but like, I don't even know how to describe her really. But the other guy was a light skinned, like fro guy.
Yeah.
Real skinny. I'm like, I can do that because he's black.
Okay,
I am too, so I don't have to worry about that.
I ain't gotta worry about
But
that one.
This dude went right up to like the entrance, the back entrance to the door. I'm like, dude, you need to get out of there. Like, this
you're gonna get
fucking tackle
fucked up,
you.
yeah.
He backs up. He's like, dude, I just saw fucking Joji. And we know,
I'm like, okay,
like,
hold on.
okay, well, we know we can wait, right?
Yeah.
And then the security guy, just before he said, like, this guy, dude, hey, he's like, dude, that was fucking Joji. He's like, Joji's already left. He's long gone.
The security guy said that?
Yeah, before. And he went up in the back, and he saw fucking Joji. I have no reason not to believe this dude.
Yeah. Why would he lie, you know?
Why would he lie? Because he has to wait, too.
Yeah, what's he gaining?
Right? And then another guy came over. It's like, Joji left already. It's like, well, the last guy just told us he left already, and we just saw him.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
And then, this fucking homeless guy comes up. You got any money? To each person. There's like 8 of us waiting now.
Oh, Lord, he's doing one by one.
You got any money? He's like, let me tell y'all. Here's
my fucking ham sandwich.
I can't hear what he's saying to the other people.
Yeah.
He's like, this other guy who was fucking around going up to the door, the entrance to the door. He's like, you got a Sharpie on you? He's like, yeah, I got one. He takes it. All right, thanks. I'll give it back to you once he gets done signing. He's like, you're not going to give me nothing?
Like,
You know
what?
I mean? Even I was like, you're not going to give him like $1 or something?
Come on, man.
Like,
give the man some money.
Come on.
Don't be that guy.
and then he starts talking, and they shouldn't have talked to him. They shouldn't have asked for nothing
Shouldn't have
from
done anything.
him.
Yeah.
Don't encourage him,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Push their luck a little bit.
I have no problem with homeless people, but it's just uncomfortable. It's like an uncomfortable, awkward situation.
Yeah.
And it's not because he's homeless. It's just because it's fucking awkward.
It's weird. Leave it alone. Let it be.
Like, let him do what he's going to do. You want to give him money? Give him money.
Yeah.
If you don't talk to him.
Yeah.
Right? But then he starts coming around, like, and, like, I could see it's making S really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then Brandy's, like, hiding behind me. He's like, let me tell you what, you ain't gonna be nothing today, right now. At least y'all could be friends. Y'all staying together, y'all be friends. Okay, if you got nothing else you're gonna take away, y'all could be friends. And
What are these encouraging words?
I pull out my wallet, and I'm looking, and I'm like,
I just give
do I
him
have
my
20? I'm like, do I have 10? I'm like, I'm going to give him $10. I'm going to tell him, if I give you $10, will you go away?
Will you leave? No.
I don't have a 10, dude. I'm like, I'm not giving this dude $20.
I'm sorry. He's gonna go
He's
buck
like,
wild.
What'd you do that for, young blood? And I'm like,
Huh?
I'm like, what
What?
what are you talking about? He's like, what'd I do to deserve that, young blood? And I'm like,
Are these fighting words?
what are you talking about? He's like, well, let me tell y'all. Y'all, if y'all gonna be there, y'all gonna be there. Like, I'm a stand. You gotta stand for what you do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you gotta stand for what you do, and you do that, ain't nothing gonna stop you. I was like, what?
Why is this man giving me
a
fucking
pep talk.
Master Shifu vibes? Like, this man's been around.
And then he finally walked away, and we're like, okay, thank
Fuck, man. God.
I'm like, thank God.
Should just rolled like a nickel his way or something.
And then
like...
I start talking to S&J about, like Joji, and they're telling me that they were in a concert in Hawaii, or their friend was in a concert in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Just went to a bar, met Rich Brian. I'm gonna pull up with that sticky, hit your motherfucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Rich Brian. That's that's
way.
Joji's friend. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But-
yeah.
Yeah, and that's who I was trying to mention earlier, by the way.
Oh, okay.
They just wanted to go up and say hi, and they did. Rich Brian's like, just come bar hopping with us.
Just come with us.
And they just went fucking bar hopping with Rich
No
Brian in
way,
Hawaii.
bro.
I was like, no fucking way. That's awesome.
I would freak the fuck out.
And then, we're just talking and chatting, and then, I don't notice it, but Brandy and S&J both noticed this other guy.
Yeah.
He walked, there's 2 tour buses, there's a space in between the 2 tour buses, then there's a space in between the first tour bus and the building, right?
Yeah.
This guy walked around closest to the building in the tour bus, walked back through in between the tour buses towards us, then walked away, back around the entire Target Center.
What the fuck?
He didn't go all the way around, but he went where we couldn't see him around the other side.
Yeah.
Then he came back, kind of stood around us, walked away again, went across the street, came back, walked around us, and then I thought they were talking about the homeless dude. And they're like, this guy, he's back again. I'm like, who's
what?
back?
The homeless guy? No.
The homeless guy? No, he's not. He's like, no, this guy over here, look. And it was this dude, he had red shoes on. He had red and black Nike Dunks on.
Oh, yeah?
And he was a skinny black guy. And Brandy got scared. And S hid behind Jay.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
What?
And then I was like, okay, well, I have to watch this guy.
Yeah, because obviously,
So I don't want to get fucking robbed. That's what he's trying to do. He's got to be trying to rob.
He's trying to fucking...
somebody. But then,
Yeah.
But at this point, it's only 4 of us. The other 4 people left.
Yeah.
Right? We're sticking it out because we're diehard fans.
Yeah.
Anyway, not really. I am. No, I'm not. But they were.
Yeah.
I think. I don't want to put
One
in
of us.
words.
Yeah.
Anyway, then I'm staring at this guy because I don't want him to fucking... I'm going to watch you. You're not going to fucking rob me blind.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, man, what the fuck you staring at? Hey, man, what the fuck you staring at? He comes up, and I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, no, here we go, bro.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, fuck you staring at? Why you staring at? Cuz? And I'm just like, I don't know, man. You're just kind of lurking. He's like, I'm lurking?
Lurking?
He's like, nigga, you lurking. And I'm like, I know the PA here. Do you know the PA? I'm like, what's the PA? He's like, I know the PA here. Do you know the PA? And I'm like,
what's the PA?
who's the PA? My nigga Carlos. Do you know Carlos? And I'm like, no.
No.
And
who's Carlos?
he's like, well, I know Carlos. Nigga, I ain't trying to prove nothing to you. I got gold and platinum plaques on the wall. You think I'm worried about you, nigga? And I'm like,
okay, fuck, leave me alone.
He's like, well, how about you worry about these motherfucking fists in your face? How about I put this fist in your motherfucking face?
Oh,
And
God.
I'm just like,
I'm good, man.
bro,
leave me alone.
Bro, my bad. He's like, your bad ain't your fucking bad.
Like, what?
Like, I got platinum and gold plaques on the wall. You think I'm fucking worried about you? And then I'm just like, my bad.
Okay,
He's
fuck,
like,
man.
Yo, motherfucking bad. And he starts walking away a little bit. And I'm just like,
hey, yo, fuck you, no. It's just gunshots. Wow, wow, wow.
I'm just like, I turn back to S, and I'm like, she's like, that was bad.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, oh. And then I'm like, I can't not, I still have to look.
I have to make sure he's not robbing.
And he went away, and then probably like an hour later, maybe 30 minutes, we're like, Joji's not coming out. Like, the security guys aren't looking through the window of that door the original guy was looking at. they aren't looking through there anymore. We haven't seen anybody come out, pop out to see if there's anybody.
Yeah.
So we're like, it's like 12:30. Like we're gonna go. And we start walking towards the front because we both have hotels in this direction.
In the same direction, yeah.
We see the guy coming back.
Oh Lord.
And I'm like, all right, guys, let's go this way.
Scatter.
And like, what do you mean? No, we're going this way. Let's go this way. And then all of a sudden, fucking, we start hearing him yell behind us.
Oh fuck.
I'm like, pick up the bass.
Come
and
on.
Brandy's like on her phone. And I'm like, Brandy, I take her fucking arm, I launch her in front of me. I'm like, if anyone's gonna get their ass beat, it's not you. I am not letting that happen before I get my ass beat.
Just go.
She's like, what's going on? I'm like, no, hurry the fuck up.
Walk.
You're walking in front of me. I am not letting you walk behind me. And then I can hear, man, what you doing, man? Hey, man. Come on, man. Come on back, man. What you doing, man? Come on, man. Pussy ass, man. What you doing, man? Come on, man. What you doing, man? And he's getting louder. And I can hear him getting closer. But just keep going. Keep going.
Just keep going. Just keep swimming.
And then there's another, like, two couples at the stop sign on the corner. And we just stand there and look at him like, hey, like, we might need some help. Like, those people this guy is really, like, agitated. And, yeah, we're pretty scared. Then he looks at, like, the whole group of now, like, 8 people once again.
Yeah.
And he walks away. And we're like, let's just fucking go.
Let's just go home.
And we had to walk all the way around the Target Center just to get away from this fucking guy.
Because he's fucking being a prick. God. Fucking motherfucker.
Dude, you gotta know, it's 11:30 at night. There's only 4 of us. And you keep circling around to us.
What am I
hanging
gonna
out
expect?
around our area. And then walking away and coming back, somehow ending up back where we're at.
Every time.
Looking around.
This obviously looks like a setup.
Randy said, like, he was looking around at our group and then would walk somewhere else.
He's trying to case it out. That's what it is.
Like, dude, we know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're not slick.
And then back to we didn't know it was legalized and recreational and medicinal, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking, like, you technically could just walk down the street and fucking do it.
Just smoke, yeah.
And I'm like, you got your lighter? She's like, it's in your car. I'm like, she's like, why? I'm like, you got your hairspray, right? She's like, you're not going to make... I'm like, I got to have fucking something
I'm going to have something if he comes back.
I got to have fucking something to defend myself, right?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my fucking God.
That's crazy, man. What a fucking thing.
Dude.
Crazy ride, man.
I thought I was going to get my fucking ass beat for telling this guy. He was fucking lurking.
He wouldn't leave me alone.
I was just like, okay. But, oh, man.
What a fucking trip, man.
Yeah.
It sounds awesome. Besides that last part.
Besides the last part,
I'd probably I'd be like, what the fuck?
Wow. It's been like an hour. You have anything you want to fucking
Hey, man,
about?
I'm good, man. I was listening, man. That's fucking, you got some story to tell. That was good.
Oh, that was fucking, let's look at talking points, too. Because I know there was some stuff in there that I wanted to talk about.
We still going with this?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
let's see. What's the first thing? It said Travis Kelce and fucking Taylor Swift. Dude, I'm just so tuned out of that shit. Apparently, like, what was it? Like, the attendance on one of the fucking football games was super high because
they were there, yeah.
Yeah, go fucking
she was there, you know.
Go figure. It's pretty much, if it's Chiefs, Taylor Swift, or Travis, it's fucking
Population's gonna go fucking crazy.
Yeah, TMZ's on that fucking shit.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Guess what, Taylor? I don't fucking care. Travis, I don't care.
Could not care any less.
But I can't fucking get away from it. No
It's
matter
just all
what.
over the place, yeah.
And then you see the fucking video where like it's the Eras Tour movie, and these people are like fucking like in a chanting circle, like singing Taylor Swift songs in the middle of the fucking theater.
I couldn't. No, it hurts my brain. I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm off of that
They're
shit.
just treating this fucking theater like it was a fucking like the actual concert.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, dude. I don't know what's wrong with people. They're so fucking. There's some weirdos out there, bro. Some weird motherfuckers.
I was just
I
like,
can't believe it.
oh come on, like what?
What are we
just
doing
watch
here?
the damn movie.
For real.
You can sing, just stay in your seat.
Just think and sing. Sing in
like-
your head.
It's like doing like the little chanting circle where you fucking jump like they're in fucking middle school still.
No, yeah, we're good. But stop, though.
Yeah, all good on that, man.
Throw that shit away.
Oh man,
But
I don't
fuck.
even know who Travis Kelce was until Taylor Swift.
I only knew him. Literally the only reason I knew him was because of what was it? My friend's dad. Wait, yes. So one of my friends, his dad's like Chief, and they're like diehard, so they'd always wear the Chief shit on there, whatever. And my friend wore a Kelsey jersey, and so I was like, you know, who's Travis Kelce? Like, you know, wait, what? Who is
Yeah.
this?
Who's the
And
player?
that's literally the only reason that I knew who he was. I obviously knew who Taylor Swift was, but fucking
He has a weird fucking mustache. Like,
Kelsey?
yeah, it's the fucking like
No, Swift.
I don't know what it is. Like the college fucking weird mustache. No fucking beard, just a fat ass mustache.
Fat
Like,
fucking cop.
everyone's like, oh, that's so fucking good, like the dad mustache. No,
Oh,
it's
so
not.
good. No, shit.
That is not attractive at
Take
all.
it
As
off.
a 100% gay man myself, I'm not gay, but
Wait a minute. Hold up.
like that is, it's just not attractive. It looks
Stupid.
you look like you're not homeless, but like you
Even
can
in the
barely
streets.
like you've missed the last 3 rent payments.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
like-
Like, you're on the verge.
You're door dashing right now, like.
Like somehow you can only afford to shave the bottom half of your face instead of the
Not enough
fucking mustache.
God, not enough Barbasol. That's
Like-
so tough.
Something like that. I'm just like, it's not.
It's not good. Just
No,
fucking
it's
just
just-
take it all off at this point.
Or like, make it proportional to your
For
fucking lip.
don't be a weirdo. You fucking dumb. Oh, have him style it.
No, the fucking like the weird. I was watching.
Oh,
some
you talking
movie.
about the curls? The curls at the end.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fucking
God.
like the handlebar, whatever the fuck it is. I don't even
Yeah.
remember. But I watched Haunting in Venice.
Oh, what's that?
It's fucking let down. That's
Really?
what it was. It was a murder mystery. I expected it to be a paranormal horror.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, I'm just like, where's the ghost?
Where's the ghost? Huh?
Where's the ghost? No, it's this fucking murder mystery. It's based off of a book, and guess what? People were mad who read the book because it wasn't really
What they thought
like,
it was
true
gonna
to
be.
the book.
Yeah.
And I was like, a haunting in Venice. A haunting. I'm like, I want to watch it because it's haunting.
Yeah, haunting, ghost, haunting.
No.
No, it was just a murder mystery, just
No.
like any other, you know.
Yep. And it wasn't even that great. It was just the mother did it. Oh, spoiler!
Oh, spoiler! Damn, that's
Spoiler!
crazy. Well, when did it come out? When did it come out? Hold on.
It came out like
You have to do some
a
fucking
month
research.
ago.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a spoiler. I was like, dude, if this came out in like 20 fucking...
No, this is still in
2001, like-
theaters.
Nah, they got 20 years to fucking look this shit
Sorry.
up.
Spoiler alert, the fucking mom did it, and it sucked.
Good lord, I can't believe you.
And it was the kid's fault. His own dad died.
No, bro.
He sent blackmail to the mother, and the mother thought it was his dad. She killed the dad, and then killed the fucking the medium because she thought the medium was gonna snitch on her.
Fucking snitch, kill you.
Then her fucking security detail was
Yeah.
a person who let her get away for her daughter's murder.
What?
Yeah, because the whole fucking story is about the murder of the medium.
Oh, how the medium got killed?
Yeah,
And then it just so happened to lead into the other shit? Or
Yep.
what? Yeah.
and then this main character, he's like, he's been the center of like solving murders, and like people wrote books, and he got famous off of these books. He was retired,
Yeah.
but they invited him here because he owed somebody a favor, and it was all
It was
fabricated by the mom, pretty much.
All...
because this other lady who owed him a favor wanted to write another book. He didn't want to, but he owed her a favor.
And
showed up to this manor.
Yeah.
And yeah, then the fucking person happened to die. He's like, don't call the cops. I got this shit.
I'ma handle this.
What?
Let me handle this.
I was like, okay.
Just a little tidbit. This literally just happened yesterday. So my brother recommended, for some reason he's been recommending like horror movies. And one of them was Us, and it's about this family that goes on vacation, and the place that they go to on vacation to just so happens to have a family there that looks exactly like them. Mm-hmm. And there's a whole, backstory to this shit, but it's a scary movie. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be scary, and it's kind of like a mind fuck in the end too. But anyways, it's pretty much like the opposite of them. It's like the normal family and then the opposite of them, which are like bad people, and they're trying to kill like psycho murderers shit,
Yeah.
Well, at one point in the movie, they were looking outside the window, and they seen the family out there, but they were like covered by the light, so you couldn't tell that they all looked like them on the inside,
Yeah.
So they were like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? And there's like, there's a family out there. And they go out to the window, and they're looking out there, and they're like, what the fuck are they doing? They're just sitting there, and they're all holding hands. And they're like, like, what do we do? Like, do we go out there and tell them? Like, what's going on? Well, anyways, fast forward a little bit. The fucking power goes out in their house. And they're like, oh, no, hell no. They're like, no, fuck this shit. They're like, we're going to go tell them to get the fuck off the property, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's looking out there, and they're still standing there. They're not moving at all. Mm-hmm. So the dad, goes out there, and he's like, hey, y'all, like, can y'all leave, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know what you have business here, but we'd like to enjoy our vacation. Nothing. So he goes back inside, and he's like, all right, these motherfuckers ain't listening. So he's like, Bubby, go get the fucking baseball bat. So, mind you, this is made by Key, or what's his name?
Keegan-Michael Key?
No, the Peele. What's his name? Damn. The guy from
Jordan
Key and
Peele.
Peele. Jordan Peele. Yeah, the fucking hilarious guy. So there were some funny bits in it. But he's like, go get the baseball bat. So he grabs a baseball bat, and he's like looking out the window again and sees them in the dark. Mm-hmm. Well, mind you, the power's out in the movie, and it's like it gets to a suspenseful oh my god, wow, holy, what was that?
Let it out,
fuck. It gets to a suspenseful part where it's like it's playing that music in the back, and he's like looking out the window, and it's like and as soon as it cuts back to that family, I thought they were gonna like jump or do something. It goes back to the family, and our fucking power goes out. And you have no idea, me and Audrey about fucking shit a brick. Like, we were sitting here on the couch like, oh, no way. We're like, what the fuck? Our power went out. It turned off our stove and then turned on the light in our stove. So all of our lights were out, but our stove light was on. And it was just shining on us. And we're like, what the fuck is happening? We got so scared. She's like, check out the window. Look out the window. And I was like, just got up real quick, open the blinds. I was like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Like, make sure there's no fucking... not two people out there or something, trying to come in and kill us.
Oh my god.
I had to call my brother because I was like, dude, that movie you fucking recommended, it's haunted.
I'm never watching
that shit again. No. It was a good movie, though. It was all right.
Yeah.
It was a mind fuck, though.
We're getting to that time, but
Yeah.
I will just say as the last thing, scariest movie that I've watched. It's not like recent, but the scariest movie that I've watched that scared the fuck out of me was The Conjuring when it first came out.
Yeah.
I was 15 years old, and my mom was like, I know that The Conjuring is on DVR. You are on demand. She's like, you are not going to watch The Conjuring on the DVR or the on demand while I'm gone. I'm like, okay. She leaves. Fucking
Instantly.
5 feet. Boom. Conjuring
on demand.
I watched that shit. It did not age well. Like, I watched it a couple years ago. Did not age well.
Yeah.
At all. And then I remember I watched that entire movie all the way past the credits because by the time the credits got there, I'm like, I'm not fucking moving.
I'm not moving an inch.
The only light is coming from the hallway, and I'm like 5 feet from the hallway. I'm not moving.
There's darkness.
I'm not moving. And, like, it fucking went to the giant blue screen, like the main on-demand screen.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's enough light. I got up.
I gotta run.
Turned the front room light on. Turned the bathroom light on.
Dolphin dive for all of them. Ah!
And I was like, okay. And fucking I went back to my room. Mom got home. Why the fuck are all the lights on?
It's on.
I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I did remember to clear the on-demand
Off of the sucking history.
Yeah,
No.
I did remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, I remember I had enough strength to be like, okay, I don't. Mom's not going to find out.
Man, I'm just scarred for life.
I couldn't sleep for 2 nights.
Oh, fuck that.
At all. Like, I did not sleep.
She's probably like, why are you staying up so late? And I'm like, nothing, Mom. Go away.
Nothing.
I just like keeping my light on.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for listening to the second episode of the What Was I Saying podcast.
It's been awesome, man.
Yeah, you got anything you want to say to the fans?
We love you guys.